Hello, it's a beautiful wintry day. In fact, right now I can hear a ton of snowmobiles outside. It's a great year to have snowmobile. Unfortunately not for us because we have way too many kids. Anyway, I don't really make videos, but I thought I would be able to condense my thoughts and feelings about my bathroom floor much easier in a video than writing another blog post. I had decided I was going to paint my bathroom floor. It was like a gray ceramic tile. I think it had been done fairly recently before we bought the house, and it's in floor heat, so I didn't want to get rid of the tile. I just wanted to leave it where it was. But I didn't love the color, and it was white grout, which is gross with this many people in our family, and just hard to clean. So anyway, I got a file for a stencil and cut it out of my Cricut, and made a stencil to do to look like the cement tiles. So I had painted everything white, and I just used everything that I already had. My kids are coming upstairs, so you're gonna be able to hear them because they're not quiet. Anyway, I just wanted to use stuff that I had and not spend any money. So I had like a little bit of primer left. I had half a can of black spray paint, stuff like that. So that's what I used. I didn't really prepare the floor properly though, in that I didn't take off the caulking around like the bathtub and the baseboards and stuff. Well, I ripped half the baseboards off to replace them, but that ended up being a problem because when my kids bathe, they do splash, and water every time goes over the side of the tub and trickled down, and where the paint wasn't sticking to the caulking, it got underneath and ended up peeling up like a giant sheet of paint. So that was disappointing. Well, the other thing was that when I had painted originally, I was trying to do everything for free, and I had some oil modified polyurethane, which is a water-based product, but it definitely has that amber color, and when I put it on, I realized that that was going to be a big problem. So I just tried to put it on as thin as I could, and within a couple days it was already like yellowing severely, and it sort of looked like there was pee everywhere, which is gross and defeated the purpose of painting the grout. I ended up scraping off all the paint just from like around the tub there and sanded it down. And then I decided that I would actually spend some money and get some other products, so I'll show you that. Rust-Oleum, it's called the Home Interior Floor Coating, and it is designed for painting tile. It's not cheap though. Each of these gallons was around $100, so and I'm really not going to use very much of it. So maybe if any of my friends are looking for some, I can hook you up. Anyway, you can get it in different colors, but I just got the white, and then I got a semi-gloss clear top coat. They're designed to work together. They're supposed to not ever peel, and it's supposed to hold up really well. The other thing that I'm using is the Rust-Oleum chalk paint. I've used this before. I like it. It seems just as good as any Sloan or whatever company you use. It is the country gray color, and I'm just putting on a really thin coat on a stencil that I've made here. I've got like a round flat brush that I'm using pretty much dry to put on the paint on the stencil. In the video, it's all looking like very consistent, and it actually looks kind of crisp, but if I zoom in and show you this, it is not perfect. There's some smudges from where the stencil shifted. Some of the pieces are like more solid than others. This one's a lot lighter. So what I think I'm gonna do when I'm done is I'm gonna take some sandpaper and just kind of go over everything really lightly and just kind of knock down some of the extra texture on the ones that are heavy and even it all out so it has a more uniform look. I'm sure you've probably seen stenciling videos before, but I just dip a little bit of paint in my paintbrush, kind of get rid of the excess, and then, well, usually I'd have my other hand on here, but I can't because I don't have 3 hands, so then you just sort of stipple it on there. And I just go over it until it's sort of all even, and that is how I stencil. I just finished stenciling, and I gave everything a quick light sanding. I think it looks pretty good. It actually looks better than when I did it last time with the spray paint. And my hands are a lot less dirty. So that is good news. Now I'm just going to put the top coat on, and it's probably going to need all night to dry, and I might want to put a second coat on, so we could be down a bathroom for the next 24 hours. Okay, here it is all done. This is a couple days later, but I did get all the stenciling done, and I did hit it quick with some sandpaper just to even it all out. I put 2 coats of the top coat. I did the semi-gloss. If you're gonna do this, I might suggest looking into the matte. This is a little glossy for me, but it'll be easy to clean, and I'm definitely not going to redo it again. So I got my furniture back in, I got my baseboards back in, and I even built myself a little toothbrush holder for our electric toothbrushes. Aaron needs to change that though, because it needs to be white. Anyway, bathroom's done. I need to put a little caulking along the bottom of the bathtub so that we don't possibly end up in the same spot again. Otherwise, really like it. Love the pattern. If you are considering it, there's so many different options for stencils. You could do so many different color combinations, or you could just paint it over. If you have tile you hate, just take the plunge and do it. Anyway, all the best, and hope it works out for you well.